Hello everybody, and welcome to Monster Hunter Frontier, a game that is currently lost to time, I guess. How am I playing it? I'm not gonna say. And then we'll just leave it at that. I thought this would be a fun game to play because it's Frontier, and Frontier is awesome. Yeah. I just thought, like, why not, right? As you can tell, considering I have the magnet spike, I've gotten pretty far in this game. So, yeah, I just thought I'd show it off with you guys because I think this is so awesome and it's amazing. And I really thought I'd overhyped this game for myself, but to be honest, I really didn't. So many ideas in this game are just amazing, and it's super weird that they haven't brought any of them back. It's so weird because it's such good ideas. Except, a lot of the monsters in this game are ludicrously overpowered. It is insane. Not every monster is in this, as you can tell. I believe there's like 156 large monsters. Obviously, judging by this, it's only 122, which is not entirely true. You can fight White Fatalis and, I'm probably gonna butcher this, Durray Muriata or whatever. But you have to do Hunter's Road in order to do that, and Hunter's Road is a little bit, it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too, monsters are just a tiny bit too powerful. I know Raviente is not in it because Raviente was special. He was like a siege, essentially. I can't even fight any of the Zenith monsters because I don't have a high enough G rank. It's kind of interesting how much World actually took from Frontier. It's very surprising, but I guess we can just fight any number of these. What's fun? I don't even know. This one has no icon, so why not? You know, why not? Sometimes no icons are cool. Like, for example, Frontier has a training area. Frontier has some of the stuff that Frontier, like the Tonfas. Oh, this is interesting. The Tonfas, I think, took something from. I don't know which monster this is. I don't think I've actually been to this area. Oh, it's Agnactor. This is not a Frontier exclusive monster, but I'll fight him anyways. No way! Can I go over the lava? No, I can't. Okay, that's a little disappointing. I got super excited there. This is Agnactor. He is not a Frontier exclusive monster. I believe he's actually in Freedom Unite. At least that's when he was introduced or something like that. He does not seem to have an exclusive G-rank version with him though. But whatever. Dude, I love the Magnus Spike. Like, the Tonfas are incredibly balanced, but the Magnus Spike is just so fun. And that's the thing, like, the Magnus Spike, the Tonfas are very mechanical. They're basically good for any situation, but the Magnus Spike is just so insane. Is that a new attack? Oh, that's neat. His theme almost sounds like a Pikmin boss's theme. Just a little bit. Oh, I flinched him! Yeah! Yeah, the Magnus Spike is very fun. It's literally the most mobile heavy weapon ever. Uh-oh, that's a lot of lava. As you can clearly tell, this is a heavy weapon. And it is incredibly mobile, and it's honestly hilarious how mobile this thing is. Okay, I need to do the... Come on! Nope, that's not what I wanted. Come on, do the... Come on! I still don't exactly know what the qualifications for some attacks are, but whatever. This uses the old form of Agnactor. Agnactor had an updated skeleton in GU, I believe. Because I know GU... I think Tri updated a lot of the skeletons, so like Rathalos and Rathian look different. Okay, come on. I know I can do it. Let me do it. Yes! There we go, I got it. So this is like the ultra powerful move that the Magnus Spike is able to do, and you gotta... It's really hard to fill up, but I got it. Hold on, there we go. So yeah, you magnetize the monster to the ground, and then you basically do that, and it does like so much damage. Like, it'll basically topple any monster ever, and it's hilarious. That's the thing, the Magnispike is incredibly overpowered because it was specifically made for... Oh, you're trapped inside the circle, I did not know that. The Magnispike was specifically made for Zenith monsters, which is why it's so overpowered. Why do I have it and I'm not able to fight Zenith monsters? Is because the quest line to get it is actually not locked behind a rank. I mean, it is locked behind G rank, but it's not locked. You don't have to be like Hunter rank, 500 or whatever in order to get it. So that's nice. Come on. My goodness. This guy's crazy. Is anyone gonna heal me? They do that sometimes. Looks like I'm gonna have to heal myself. That's fine. So yeah, just like GU, Monster Hunter Frontier has different hunting styles, and one of the hunting styles is Extreme Style. And Extreme Style allows you to run with your weapon unsheathed, which is awesome. But other than that, Extreme Style doesn't actually change much about your weapon. It adds some new moves, that mainly mobility. It just adds mobility and other stuff. So like some weapons can counter with Extreme Style now, or counter extremely well. I think they could totally bring this weapon back. They'd have to balance it a lot. Don't get me wrong. They'd have to definitely change a lot about it. But I totally think they could bring this weapon back. They just have to balance. They could. The thing is with the Tonfas, they could easily bring those back. They don't really have to do anything with those. They could just make some of the moves silk binds. However, for the Magnispike, I think they could make these special moves that you can do. Wire bug attacks, which is what I think they should do. Am I inside or outside the circle? Oh, okay, whatever. I think they could totally do that to balance it out, maybe, or maybe get rid of some of the moves. So like maybe keep maybe keep this move and keep that move, and then make the ultra powerful move that you can do. That's not what I wanted, but the one that I just did that knocked him over. I think they could make that a silk bind, or they could make it just a normal move that you have to fill up a meter or something for. So in case you're wondering, you can't just do that move willy-nilly. I mean, obviously, you have to magnetize the monster. So you might notice like magnetized parts, which he actually is magnetized right now. And then you vault in the air and then you slam down. Oh, he's not fully magnetized yet. Okay, I see. So yeah, you have to fully magnetize the monster. If you don't fully magnetize the monster, then it won't do anything. And I might actually... No, I'm not going to die. So yeah, a Cantor here is only semi-magnetized. He's not fully magnetized. You can tell because it has little magnetized parts on him, which is how you can tell. And I don't know if it's specifically the magnetized moves or any move to magnetize a monster, but yeah, it's whatever. He's over the lava right now, which is very bad. Can I vault to him or will I hit the wall? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I figured. That's a cool move, honestly. Alright, so yeah. You can do these magnetized moves in any direction, which is awesome. Can I do it now? Oh, you hit me. So yeah, that's kind of what this... Come on! Do it! Do it! How is he not? Okay, maybe I didn't hit him that time. He looks fully magnetized, doesn't he? Uh-oh. Dang! He just killed me. I don't even... Okay, the thing is, I'm not using decorations because they're all in Japanese. But I guess I don't know. But the thing is, there's gotta be something besides... I don't know, maybe it is decorations. But I just feel like this... Not the Zenith monsters, but there's some monsters that one-shot me. Which is just crazy, because this armor is fully leveled up. If I go to my status and personal status, I have 1,386 defense, which is a lot. It's a lot. I mean, it's kind of weird that I don't have more. I should have sharpened my weapon. It's kind of weird that I don't have more. Like I have all that defense, but some monsters still one-shot me. I honestly don't know how that's the case, but it's whatever. Okay, he's got to be magnetized now. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you gotta move the stick and you gotta press Y and B. And then you just gotta build it up. Come on! Come on! Yeah! And then you have to press R2. If you don't press R2, oh, that's not what I wanted. You have to press R2 or else it will not work. There we go. Oh, he's doing the thing. Ah, I tried to roll through it, but it didn't happen. So you can also time this move to try to... Oh, never mind, he's too close. You can sometimes time the magnetized move if you want to dodge some monsters' attacks. Although I would not recommend it, honestly. I will say, for this game specifically, it's pretty easy to dodge through some attacks. Like attacks that you wouldn't expect to dodge through. You can. You just gotta time them correctly. Sorry, I know, I feel like this is a little disappointing because the Cantor isn't a Frontier specific monster. And I would like to apologize for that. Maybe I should get earplugs. I don't even know. Maybe I should actually check. I don't really touch on decorations often in this game. It's entirely possible that it is the fact that I don't have decorations, but to be fair, I haven't fought any Zenith monsters yet, and maybe their armor sets do have the craziest stuff. I sure don't know. Got him. Oh, I broke his horns too! Sick! What is this Pookie doing here? You know, I personally think that they should bring back the Rasta system. Because, in my opinion, it's kind of unfair to people that don't pay for online to... Because that's the thing. Like, obviously, there's going to be people that are like, you should just play Monster Hunter solo. But if you have a friend, then you have to pay for online in order to play with them, unless you have it on Steam, right? So I think it's kind of unfair to be like, oh, if you don't pay online, then you can't play with friends. Well, I guess it would make sense, but you can't play with other people. So I think what they should do is they should bring back the Rasta system. None of these are exotic quests. There it is. Is it 12? Okay. I don't have enough GR for that. Dang it! What? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm at 20. I'm at 20. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, we can just... Can I even do these? Oh, I can. Okay, let's fight. These are... So, there's... I guess I should explain this. Frontier is kind of like GU in the sense that Frontier has no subspecies. What Frontier does have, however, is different versions of monsters. So, I think I already loaded this. So, obviously, with, what is it? GU has Deviants, and Frontier has everything else. So, Frontier basically invented like 50 different... So there's burst species, there's origin species, and there's exotic species. There's probably more that I haven't even thought of. Like, there's hardcore monsters, there's G-rank versions. Like, the G-rank version of Fatalis is different than Fatalis. And he's awesome. Maybe I'll do that. So, yeah, Frontier has like 50 different versions of monsters. And it has new versions, so like a new variant of Devil Joe called Striving Devil Joe, which I actually cannot do, and stuff like that. So this is Volzhang. So Volzhang is an origin species of Rajang, and origin species are essentially... Wow, that looks awesome. I've actually never fought him. Oh, thank goodness, they got rid of the magma? That's great. So Volzhang... So origin species are essentially species that are closely related to the ancestors of the monster. So, like, for example, the origin species for Teostra and Lunastra is like a snow version of Lunastra. So, I guess that kind of makes sense. So, yeah, this is Volzhang. He's a origin species of Rajang. And the origin species of Rajang uses electricity and fire. Or maybe just fire. I think he uses electricity, though, most possibly. So, one thing that World did differently with Rajang is Rajang... I don't think Rajang goes into the powered up form in the older games, like where his arms turn red. I don't exactly know. I don't fight Rajang often. You can dive down? Ah, that's cool. Do you want to like cancel out of it? That's awesome. I'm still learning about this weapon. I like this theme. So then there's like burst species are like this like burst species are hard to explain because they're like cousins of existing monsters, so they have like a twist to them. So there's a, am I on fire? I am on fire. So there's a burst species of Tigrex called Dorius Kikresu or whatever. And he has like armor, and he's a pretty fun one. So you can do, yeah, so you can do a side one, but it's, I don't know the, whatever, I don't know. So, oh, okay. So yeah, this is Vol'jang's powered up form. Oh, look at him go. Oh, okay. That's fun. I'm just gonna stay over here for now. How did I get on fire? Oh, jeez. And it's crazy because it's like there's so many good ideas in this game that it's crazy to me that they have not brought them back yet, honestly. Especially since some of these monsters are incredibly mobile, so like they don't even have to change some of them for Rise. And they also don't, they're not too bad. Obviously I did die to a Cantoid, like the G-Rank version, which has new attacks. I don't know. I just wish they would bring it back. Any of these monsters. Like, out of all of the monsters in FUNtier, out of all of them, they brought back, I guess Hypnocatrice is fine, but Lavasioth, out of every single FUNtier monster, that was the one to, like, make a return. That is so stupid in my opinion. Look at this monster! This is a freaking origin species of Rajang that uses, like, the volcano and just did whatever that is. That's awesome! Why don't they bring this back? Especially since, like, Rise is so much better at handling AoEs. I'm still on fire. Rise is so much better at handling AoEs, so it's like it wouldn't even... I don't know. Like, I get it. FUNtier is insane. Capcom was, you know, clearly doing drugs when they first made this game. But come on. They could just do the drugs again and bring these monsters back, right? It wouldn't be that hard. It wouldn't... I mean, I wouldn't imagine... Like, I'm not saying they should bring them back fully. Like, I did say it as a joke, like, it would be cool if they brought back a monster and didn't change it at all. But obviously, that would just be too overpowered. But they could totally balance them, just make them do less damage and all that jazz. And the thing is, it's not like... I believe FUNtier was made in-house by Capcom, so it's not like online... It's not like... I don't actually know, but I would imagine that online it's a little bit harder because it was not made by Capcom. Monster Hunter Online was made by a different company that Capcom gave them the license to Monster Hunter to make. So I guess it would make sense for online monsters, because I guess technically the new monsters in online... I haven't played online, I just, you know, I'm just kind of going off, but for FUNtier, this was made in-house by Capcom, so it's like there shouldn't be any repercussions for them using their own monsters in these games. It just sucks, because Lavasioth isn't even, like, cool compared... Like, there's... I mean, I guess it's Plesioths, but there's, like, a gold and silver Plesioth in this game. That's another thing. There's a lot of ideas in this game that would just be cool. So, for example, there's many monsters in this game that fight together, and some of you might be thinking, wait, isn't that what Lunastra and Teostra do, or Rathalos and Rathian? Kind of, but the thing is, Rathalos and Rathian don't fight alongside each other. They just kind of... They just kind of exist in the same area and just kind of both go after you. But there's many monsters in this game that actually work together. Like, they will team up and do team attacks to do, like, crazy stuff. And I really like that dynamic because it makes it almost makes it easier. Because when you're fighting two monsters at once, that sucks. But when the monsters are fighting as one, then it's almost kind of easier. In a way. I guess you'd have to play it to see it, what I'm understanding. But that's how I feel. Like, monsters that fight together are awesome. There's also something that monsters have called dual elements, which is not what you're thinking. Yes, I know that there's many monsters in these games that have multiple elements, including, there's one going to be in Sunbreak. There's that new monster in Sunbreak that has both fire and water, or ice and water, whichever one. But that's not what I mean. So what dual elements are is that the monster would literally... I don't exactly know if it would inflict you with it, because I haven't actually seen it happen, but as an example, Fatalis, the G-rank version of Fatalis had something called the Black Flame. And the Black Flame consisted of fire, Dragon Blight, and a third element. Or maybe it was just 2, but some of them consist of 3 elements. And I'm just like, why not bring that back? That's kind of cool, you know? And then there were, you know, obviously there are monsters that have 2 elements. One of the more popular ones being Erizorion, or however you pronounce it. I'm really sucking right now, my bad. But yeah, that's one that uses 2 elements. I don't know. And then there was like, there's kind of 2 forms of dual elements. One is the monster, it's more like, so like it's more, oh jeez, I did not realize you'd do that. He punched me! He punched me into his fire tornado! What? So one thing of note, if you aren't planning on playing this game, I mean I guess you probably do this with the normal Monster Hunter games already. You know, unless you're playing World of Rise, but imagine you're playing GU. Make sure to bring extra potions and extra honey. I do not have honey. That's interesting. Oh, probably because it doesn't show up. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Because then you can combine them to make... do I have honey? Why do I not have honey? What? Okay, whatever. I guess I feel stupid now. Make sure you bring honey. Make sure you bring potions and honey so you can make more mega potions. And obviously some people might say, why not bring the ingredients for a max potion? You can do that as well. The thing is, you can actually buy honey at the shops, which is amazing, by the way. You can buy honey and nullberries. It's like amazing. But yeah, you can buy those things at the shop, so it's a lot easier, so you don't have to deal with them. So that's one of the reasons why I do that. Anyways, let's do this, Vol'jay. So unlike other form switching weapons, I wouldn't say that this form is better. They're both kind of similar. I guess it just depends on your playstyle, mainly, which I do like about it. So you can do that and then do a counter. You can also do, you know, all of the moves just a little bit differently. So then you can do that. Yeah, it's kind of mainly. It's not that different, but you can basically. That's kind of scary that he just comes out of the thing like that. But yeah, you can just do all the normal stuff that you can do. So you know, you go up there and then you slam him down and back up and then you do that. You know, it's pretty normal stuff, I would say. Dude, playing Greatsword in FUNtier sounds like torture, my guy. I would, if you main Greatsword, maybe like don't do that in FUNtier because a lot of these monsters will kick your freaking butt if you do that. Get him! Yeah! I love that move. It's so fun. It's so crazy. This guy's a lot of health too. It's very hard to tell if you're actually hitting him with the Magnet Spike. With other weapons, it's kind of easy to tell, but with the Magnet Spike, the magnetic effects kind of make it hard to see whether or not you're actually doing something to him. Ah, I almost had it. My goodness, this guy is relentless. I know it's the same family as Rajang, but goodness gracious. This guy's crazy. Oh my. Ugh, it's like Rajang, but like crazier. And that's another thing. Like I do enjoy sometimes going back to older Monster Hunter games, but I don't really like them sometimes because of how old they feel. This game does not. Like, you have a lot of mobility in this game, surprisingly. I mean, you kind of have to or else you would die. So it's nice. I like it a lot, you know? Oh yeah, you also semi-turn when flying towards them, although it doesn't really do much. Come on! Woo, that was a nice one. See? 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 I'm doing pretty good. Whoa! Come here, boy! Whoa! It's so fun. I love this weapon. Like, the Tonfas are fun as well, but there's nothing like the Magnet Spike in Monster Hunter. Like, the Insect Glaive kind of mimics the Tonfa really well, but there is no weapon in this game that matches the Tonfa's mobility. Cause like the Tonfa, like the Magnet Spike is more mobile than the freaking Longsword. or the insect glaive. Because you can just fly up to the monster and literally I'm killing myself talking about this. You could just fly up to the monster. If the monster is flying, sometimes they can fly higher than you can reach them, but still, if the monster is flying, there are times where you can reach them by magnetizing to them, so it doesn't even matter, and it's hilarious. It kind of makes sense why they didn't bring it back, because it does kind of break everything, but I don't care. It's too fun. I want them to bring it back so badly. I would like them to bring back the Tonfas as well, especially since The problem with the Magnaspike is that it was literally introduced at the very end of Frontier's life because it was made for the end of Frontier, essentially. So it's like, you know, is he in the lava? Can we still reach him? Nah, we can't. That's cheap. Because that's the thing, if they brought back the Magnaspike, it would not be as fun, because they'd have to balance the crap out of it and change so many things. Because the Magnaspike at this current state, I don't think it would work in Rise, despite Rise having so much mobility, I don't think it would work in Rise. Also, somebody just died. That's fine. Who died? Which one? No, it was the Dual Blades. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I can live. No! Dang it! Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, dude. How much time do I have in this quest? 18 minutes? Oh, my gosh! I've been fighting him for so long. Goodness! Bro! Just die! What are you clinging on to life for? What else do you gotta live for, dude? Come on. What are you doing? I know you don't want to live anymore. Life is meaningless. Come on. Just kill yourself. I should not be saying these words. Oh, no. I spent so much time on this. Please. Please, please, please. No. 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 Oh my gosh. How much health does this guy have? How much? A Cantor didn't have this much health. Jeez, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. How much health does he have? That wasn't even a hardcore quest, because if it did, it would have been like 20... I don't know. Beats me. I need to get honey. Honey. There you are. Found you, you little bugger. Yep. Okay, and then item presets, save, yes. There we go, thank you. Can I make a new Magnet Spike yet? Oh, is that only exclusively for Zenith monsters? Let me see. G rank. Tonfa. Nope, not the Tonfa. The Magnet Spike. I always get them confused. No, I can't still. I'm guessing it's locked behind Zenith monsters. No, not Tonfas. Why do I keep looking to them? Magnet Spike. Nope. Okay. That's fantastic. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard it from multiple sources. So, White Fatalis had a move in Frontier where he would just send you back to camp, regardless of how many things you had. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if you had feline insurance. It didn't matter if you had 3 carts left. He would just send you back to camp. And I'm very curious on if that's true. But I have heard it from multiple... It is just YouTube videos, but I have heard it. So I don't really know. That's the guild master. I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Quest search. Elder Dragon. And then Fatalis. I'm gonna do level 200. Level 999,000. Level 9,999 one-shots me. So, in case you're wondering why I'm doing level 200, is because it's kind of the only one that I can do. I mean, I haven't attempted whatever the next one is, 600 or whatever. I haven't or 1,000. I think it's 1,000 because I don't really trust it, to be honest. There he is! There's my boy! And he has 6 horns and a blue chest. Hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. We can't, hold on. I know I'm fighting Fatalis right now, give me a second, hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. You know what we have to do. Let's do this. And there it is. It's just that easy, you know? It's just that easy. The funny thing is that even if you do use the full amount of time, you cannot carve everything out of him. I've tried. You can carve from his chest, his stomach, and his face, and you do not have enough time to carve from all of them. And it's hilarious. So yeah, that was what I like to call God Eater Fatalis, who just eats gods. I think there's some lore behind this or something. I don't even know. Apparently there's like a prophecy in Monster Hunter where like a monster will be able to like destroy all of humanity, and you know, I think this is it. He launched a giant freaking meteor. So, yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. That was Monster Hunter Frontier. I'll probably do more videos on this. Maybe, maybe not. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.